Okay, hi everyone. Hello, hello, hello. If you were just here, I had some technical issues, but we're going to carry on with the readings. If you're watching this, then it does mean that I'm no longer live, so make sure that you sign up to get notified when I'm online. Anyway, so. Just making sure that the tech is all smooth here. Alright. Okay. Okay. We're ready. Oh, funny. What a game. So yeah, I don't know what happened with my audio. I hadn't changed any settings. It just decided to be like, we're gonna have a party. um, I am, to be honest with you, I've not been that great. Because just the energies here in the UK, people are like, since Mercury went into retrograde, I'm picking up on like almost like an anger with people, and like a darkness and a projection of darkness instead of people dealing with their own shit. Um, yeah. So that's what's kind of going on with me. Um, and processing a lot around that. Um, yeah. But also, I'm still doing my, healing, meditation, readings, all that jazz. I'm still really loving that. Um, it's just winter and stuff. Um, if you want to send me some good energy, you can. Um, but yeah, no, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. I wouldn't be on here doing a live if I wasn't. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't be on here doing a live if I wasn't like okay to be doing it. Um, but yeah, no, I go through my own process, and I don't claim to be, always. I don't claim to be above anything or anyone. So when I come on here, it's from a humble place of the human experience of a spiritual person having a human experience, and that is what I'm on here doing, and I'm sharing my knowledge with you. Um, you know, I don't believe in guru culture, and I believe in vulnerability, and I can still do readings and be vulnerable. It doesn't mean that, you know, I'm any sort of that I don't know. I feel like people project when people are like tired or sad or depressed. They recognize even a smidgen in other people. So no, yeah. Anyway, okay. So as a collective, I'm going to be reading as a collective for people, and yeah. And being a reader, like, it's very important that we read all the spectrum of light of people. It's very important that we read a full spectrum of light, the happiness, the joy, the lust, everything, you know? But no, I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well. I'm going to be doing sound baths for you this week. I'm really excited to be introducing distance Reiki. I'm really excited to be introducing workshops. Um, yeah, workshops onto the program. Wow, I can feel your healing. Thank you. Um, yeah, there is a collective energy here in the UK, and you know I am processing that as well. Being a light worker, there is an element of that. Do you know what I mean? There's an element of yeah, and blessed in bulk, everyone, returning of the light and healing. Um, yes, workshops. There's going to be. I've been doing content, making course manuals, doing like lecture series, activities, homework, so much. So yeah, keep sharing, Dale. Keep sharing. Well, I believe in divine timing as well. So when the time is right. Oh, cheers, Irby. Alright, so I'm gonna go with Irby. Let me see here. Sorry, everyone, 1 second. Do you all have captions on your videos or not? Just checking. Take a breath. I know, right? Yeah, but literally, like, I'm constantly doing spiritual work. I'm glad you like the website, Tamara. I'm glad you like it. So you've got captions. Okay. The captions are actually for people who are hard of hearing. That's why I've put the captions up there. As I want to be friendly. Alright, so we're gonna go, I'm gonna be using the shadowscapes today, just calling through spirit, through the veil of love and light. I'm excited to do more sound baths as well for you over on YouTube. It's going to be fun. Yeah, there's so much to look forward to, and yeah, I'm planning a lot for this year, and the tarot deck. So literally, I like wake up at like 7 a.m. I use Facebook and I use YouTube. So yeah, no, I wake up at like 7 a.m. and I'm just like, go, light work, spirit work. Alright, so let's see, who's spirit drawing me to first? Alright, this is to all of us. This is to all of us. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is connected to how we have a... Oh, hi Kim. How we hold on to... And how we preserve ourselves, okay? How we preserve ourselves, but how we also preserve ourselves in the sense of all of our bodies. So how do we preserve ourselves emotionally? How do we hold back when we need to allow? You know, how do we offer space? How do we offer structure also for people to be nurtured, protected and taken care of? You know? That's what we're saying here. And also, I understand there's a lot of readers on here, a lot of healers and stuff, but I have also had people, not even the spammers, just people on here like offering people readings or like trying to advertise themselves and stuff, and it's not cool and it will get you banned. I just want to put that out there. Anyway, we're going to go back here to the Four of Pentacles. So being connected overly to like money or to hierarchical systems or to capitalism, to materialism. You know, I posted. Wow, I'm crabby today. I posted a little meme like, "I'm rich, I am that bitch," but it was a joke, and I think that this is about like realizing that money and the physical things are not the be all and end all, and we need to sort of like look at our attitude of how we're connecting to the physical world around us, and how much dependence and reliance we put on money, on sexual gratification, on objectifying people, on, you know, seeing people as meat, stuff like that, because it can all block spiritual connection. All of that stuff, like, you know, bulge checking random people in the street, looking at people's bums, wanting sort of, you know, meditating on literal money and stuff like these systems. These systems. I have tried ancient books, but yeah. But yeah, these systems, it's interesting that we have, you know, it can actually block us from connecting with the earth and grounding. So there is a need here to allow space for the earth to ground, to send our roots deep into the trees, deep into the forest, you know, connecting with forest, like feeling, touching, like realizing realizing our senses, right, and using our senses to connect around us, because there's whole other systems that we actually have access to that are not too dissimilar from the human brain, from the way cells work. You look at like rivers, even the knowable map of the universe, like all these things, they have a very similar form and structure in, and we're a part of that, and we're like experiencing that at an individual level, and that's super exciting, and that is an opportunity that, you know, we have, that, you know, maybe manifesting is about connecting more to that, connecting more to the earth, maybe manifesting connecting more to the earth and healing and like grounding, and but not grounding into objects, not grounding into the physical only, right? That wealth, maybe that wealth is to do with like sustenance, it's to do with food, it's to do with health. You know, there are many kinds of wealth, there are many forms of wealth, and this is also to do, the dragon represents sort of, you know, ancient skills and ancient knowledge, and the fact that we have more to connect to sometimes than just immediate gratification. And this is also seeing that gratification, because we have the physical chakras and then we have the astral chakras. And when we're meditating, we're coming into the heart, because that's the middle ground between the astral and the physical. So this talks about, you know, grounding, but not stopping there, you know, and continuing. But yeah, it's very nice to have everyone here. Helen Moss, thank you so much. I'm using a blue pen today. Just going to turn this down a little bit. It's a little bit bright. I think that's better. Much better. Okay, so hi Pretty. Yeah, so there is an energy here also of, okay, what I'm seeing is that this dragon is actually pregnant. And this dragon, it's like, I feel like what this is showing us is that we already have opportunities to connect with the earth, to connect with Mother Nature. We're already connected there. It's only a belief system that disconnects us. It's not actually anything about anything physical. It's literally a belief system that disconnects us. So this is like affirming that we are, and we are in communication, and we are part of that system, and literally like like that film Avatar. Like when you go into a forest, like write down how you feel before, write down how you feel during, write down how you feel after. So it's all about touching trees. Like I'm from the UK, but I come from my father's side have travelers. My mother's side have traveler. Also, we found out that I have Inuit DNA from like North Americas, and what else? Like Lancashire, like native UK, like thousands and thousands of years. Right, I'll be back in 1 second, everyone. Hi everyone. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. That's a connection. I'm feeling like we can also reach, we can take inspiration from nature about how we grow, how we connect, how we're connecting with our bodies as well. Yeah. All right. So let's go. So remember that I don't read on third parties because I only. Oh, cheers, Kim. I'll look forward to seeing you again. I actually play the drum as well. I actually play the drum. And I have sound bowls and stuff. But Kim, let me know how it works. I'm so curious about the sound practitioner because I'm a qualified, I've taken courses and stuff in sound healing. So send me a message, let me know. But yeah, so what was I saying? Okay, I think it's gone. All right. Yeah, I don't do third party. I can't be like, that's their free will, that's their life, that's their autonomy, and I wouldn't take people's free will away from them. They haven't asked me a question, so I can't read for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, and if any psychic tells you they are, like, just be really, really mindful of the information that they're giving you, because it's not working in the light. If someone's going to tell you how someone else is feeling, it's not working in the light. Because that goes against one's free will. Alright, Helen Moss, Perth in Western Australia. Oh, Helen, okay, so Helen, it's going to take a lot of work here, okay? It's going to take a lot of work, it's going to take a lot of processing, it's also not going to happen quickly, Helen. I feel like my guides are showing me that it's going to get closer to the water before it starts to sink down. For some reason, it's going to get closer to the water. Yeah, and I'm seeing the phoenix here as well, so remember how your bushfire, it's going to be okay for you, I'm feeling like you just kind of need to shut down, but with death here, this is a card of rejuvenation. I love that word. But yeah, rejuvenation, regeneration, and that is very much what the bushfires do too. Those who are messaging me about getting a private reading, £33 is my flat rate for a reading. Oh, it's in the hills, it can only go to the ocean. Yeah, but I'm seeing here you've got a redback as well, so the redbacks are connected with time and waiting and knowing when an opportunity is right. So I feel like here it needs, yeah, it's going to take hard work, but it's also not impossible. With this Page of Cups here, I would say working with like meditations, working with healings, bringing healing into, bringing healing into this situation, like bringing light into this, trying as hard as you can, and also seeing that it is actually a part of the regeneration process of that environment with death here. All right. Okay. You have redback spiders. Lovely. All right, Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Vicky Hunt. So thank you everyone for joining me. As you know, it's so nice to be here with you. As you know, I do this full time. This is my full-time job. No, that's in British pounds. I've been reading for 22 years. I've read, I think, every book I could find on tarot. And yeah, I bring free readings, distance healings, you know, also personal paid readings as well, private readings. And that's through the Dandy Life, and I'm looking forward to sharing more content on that website with you as well, you know, about spiritual practice, development, creativity, lots of creative stuff to look forward to. I'm excited. Okay. So when there is a way, say you're saying, okay, how is this person going to get in touch with me? Instead of saying that, you could say, is there anything I could do for this person to get in touch with me? You know what I mean? I do distance Reiki. I actually, I lay out sort of body images and stuff, and I actually do crystal Reiki, so I work with like crystals and then chakras and different areas and body scanning, and I check what you need, what's important. Right. So, what's next? Oh. All right. Well, I've actually been reading tarot for about 400, 500 years. But that's a long story, literally. I probably would do a spiritual painting for you. It's coming along, one project at a time. Vicky, message me and we'll hook you up with a session. Yeah, I've done Reiki level 1, Reiki level 2, a Reiki master level, and a crystal master course as well. Okay, who's next? Who is next? Yes, I paint. So I'm a painter, a sculptor, and I'm going to be bringing more of that into the spiritual practice this year and sharing lots with you that we can do together, and be a part of a healing journey together. That's what it's about. All right, I'm so tacky. So yes, my paintings are online. All right, Todd, I'm seeing you getting news here. I'm seeing you also, Todd, speeding up. I feel like there's a process here. You've been resting. You've been resting, and you've needed it because you're almost like this resting has given you new ideas, and yeah, new inspiration and new hope. Yeah. And also with the fox here, I'm seeing that you need to be smart now. You need to charge ahead and not just rest on your laurels. This is not a time of resting on your laurels. I'm also seeing the dandelion here. Hi. Yeah, but I'm seeing the dandelion here for you, and I'm seeing that like you have an opportunity here to, it's not charge ahead, but it's to have your questions answered. You've been asking these questions. You've been asking these about your process, about where you can head, about what you can do. And I feel like here the message is that you should really, you've been manifesting this long enough, and now you have the ideas that you've been manifesting to go forward. Okay. Also, I would say here that it is a time of like rushing ahead. All right. Try not to overthink or outthink yourself from a situation. Yeah. So, this is what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is also like Josh, like sending your messages out to the universe to be transmuted and communicated, and also concentrating on your wishes and what you've been wishing. But this is charging ahead with your creativity and stuff. 8 of Wands for you. Yeah, so this is what I'm thinking of offering everyone. Number 1, full moon circles. Full moon, new moon circles. Meditation, sound healing, distance candle Reiki, healings, Reiki healings, readings. Lots and lots of readings, which is super exciting. Healings, artwork. I'm making the deck right now, and I'm working on the workshops, which is incredible. It's a lot of work, but it's incredible, and I'm really excited to bring that to you. If there's anything else, and sound baths. If there's anything else you want to see, or is there anything that would really, really help you, and you really connect with and you really relate with, please let me know. Okay, because this is a thing of service, and sorry, the scammer's been banned now. Oh, beautiful, Vicky. Yeah. So I'm gonna swap this deck out. It's getting a bit sleepy, so I'm gonna get a new deck. That person, that scammer, they should have been banned now. I think my mods are on it. I'm gonna go for the Star Spinner. Star Spinner. I like this. It's got 4 lovers cards. 4. Alright. Going through the veil of love and light. Alright. Which type? Mins Y asked, which type of spiritual gift is about to unleash this year between March and August? Female Sagittarius. So your card is... I feel like for you it's about movement, it's about maybe ecstatic dance. I'm feeling something to do with ecstatic dance. I don't have the crystal deck, no. Yeah, something to do with ecstatic dance, something to do here also with working with the moon, working with moon energies, but also raising energy with women, working with women to increase energy, to increase vibration. That's what I'm feeling for you this year. Sort of shifting energy, shifting vibration, but definitely like pulling, like working with the energy of angels and like integrating it into everyday life as well, and bringing that sort of that happiness to people. Yeah, so if you want a private reading, you just head to dandylife.co.uk. I'm a Cancerian. Belle Liliana. So Belle, you got the 5 of Pentacles reversed, so I'm actually quite happy to see this reversed, Belle, because I feel like you've had this experience where you realized Sorry, everyone. But you had this experience where you realized that you needed to accept help from, and I feel like maybe this is something to do with like yoga or meditation or exercise, and I feel like you needed to like reach out and accept help. And also I feel like you I'm particularly drawn to the inner child in this, so I feel like there was a part of your inner child that like needed you to show up, and you did, and the techniques that you're using, and to rely on that, and to also accept the help from others when doing that as well. And I feel like here you've realized almost, my energy is increasing now, something to do with a lack mentality and you overcoming it. And I just want to say, like, well done, congratulations, like, good work. And that sense of like solemnness, that sense of sadness, like, you worked through it. You worked through it, and I know it's taken longer than you would like it to, but you're much stronger now going forward. You're much, much, much stronger. And this is also a sense of like loss as well, and working through this loss, but without, like, I feel like there is, from that, there is this sense that you, that you can hope again. You can hope again. Alright? Helen Moss. Oh, hi Holly, it's so nice to have you back. Helen Moss, King of Wands, okay, so this comes up for very, very creative people, and it also comes up for very dynamic people, and I feel like this crow is misunderstood. This crow is misunderstood. Because the crow represents, you're welcome, the crow represents being in between realms and voids, and I feel like here, this is very tricky. It's like you have an idea, 1 second. Come on, new webcam people. No, not gonna play. I love Mercury retrograde, don't you? So I'm on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Gap Peach and Joshika, but I am answering people's questions here on YouTube as well. All right, so don't stress. So yeah, it's this sort of, I feel like for you, it's how you've been working with your sensitivity, but in your craft, and how I feel like you've been feeling into your direction and helping people understand what is their direction, what is their flow, what way can they head, and almost like bringing people up out of a sort of cold, damp situation and bringing them up to like sit with you. But I'm feeling like there is an element here of you kind of putting yourself out in the cold to make other people comfortable, and it is a time to maybe just take more leadership in that and just taking back your power a little bit. I'm also seeing a man being very important in your life. This person is someone who offers you like stability. They're very grounded, very structured, very, very good for you, okay? I'm also picking up on a son. I don't know if you have kids, but very creative as well. They should definitely follow that. They've got this self-employment idea, and I feel like they should totally ride with it. Totally ride with it. I connect with hawks as well, Belle. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go for my run in a bit. As you know, I love my runs, love my dandy runs. Alright, we're gonna go for now, let's go for Nico Rosales. Nico Rosales. Nico, I feel like, what is this? Ambition in your relationship. You really want this relationship to happen. You really want this relationship to happen, but it's like, do you have the evidence? Do you have the sources? This isn't the deck for your reading. Just listen to your intuition, Dan. 1 second. Right. So, it's going to keep doing that. Sorry, everyone. So, physical activity helps to burn off any extra energy that we channel when we are channeling. So Nico Rosales, yeah, movement here in a relationship. There is a sense here of travel, okay, but it is very important that you're not like shutting yourself off just to preserve and protect yourself, but actually being open to what potential relationships could come in here, and also open to, you know, sharing your heart with this person. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. You have to be patient here with this, and also remember that, you know, some fruits are to be eaten and some are not. So to trust your to trust yourself, because I feel like, yes, here you want to build a future. Yes, you oh, hi, Rhonda's granddaughter. What's her name again? Thank you, Megan. Yeah. So there's a little girl in America right now. If we could all say hello to her, she likes watching these readings. She's a very, very special little girl. Very gifted, very lovely little angel, little Ava. She's someone who deserves all the love and all the attention in the world. Yes, I am doing a new moon circle. The full moon circle was about releasing. A new moon circle is about bringing in. Everyone's saying hello, Ava. You're the star of the show. All right. Oh. All right. Yeah, so there's also a connection here. I feel like you were actually around this person in your past life as well. I'm seeing like 40s being quite important, 20s being quite important. Look, Ava, everyone's saying hello. Yeah, I love you too, Angel. Okay. So. Oh, she's so happy. Oh, Angel, blessings. What is the name of the spammer? Send me a message with the name of the person spamming, please. Alright. Hello, Goddess Love. So, yeah, I feel like Nico, I'm very excited for this for you, but it also, everything takes time to build in patience, and I know that you're ambitious about this relationship and this connection, but it also takes you to extend your heart over to them and not to just defend yourself, alright? Because defense leads to shutdown, and you want this open, right? Oh, well, lovely, Iris. Very nice to have you here, as always. Yeah, and the Chariot as well is movement, but this also means that you are capable of overcoming your obstacles, okay? You don't need to be limited. You don't need to be limited, okay? You can overcome these obstacles. You can fight this, and because you're guided by the cosmos, you're guided by energy, you're guided by connection, by universal connection, and you can overcome anything that you need to. By the way, each and every one of you have completely like turned around my day. Yeah. It was just one of those days, you know, where you drop something and then like you drop something and then I got to the dentist and they were like, oh, we double booked your appointment, and then it was this, and then it was this, and then it was this, and I was just like, Seriously? Like, then I tried to do the video and the sound messed up, and I was like, even that. Anyway, okay, moving on. Fake it till you make it. Okay, Destiny Dreher. So, Destiny. Thanks for all the blessings, everyone. Destiny Dreher. Faking it till I make it. You have the Page of Cups here, and so this talks about sensitivity, this talks about artistry, this talks about connection, emotion, you know, joy, but also with that lotus, it speaks about opening up your energy centers, working with your energy like rivers, in a fluid way, right? In a, you know, in a way that that expands our, you know, your inner feminine. Okay, it's very important here that you're being very gentle with yourself right now as you go through this process. Okay, and also the Page of Cups is kind of the card of learning about emotional connections and learning to really love yourself, but not in the sense of like the Queen of Wands where it's like I'm the boss bitch, you know. It's in the sense of seeing that your sort of poetry, the way you communicate with the world, is very valuable, and that the learning's never done emotionally, and to remain open because emotions, you know, the emotional body is just one of. And often emotions can be a key or a sign to many other things. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so just remember to block anyone who messages you from these lives. I don't care if like you've seen them before, just like block them. Alright, I'll be making, for the workshops, I'll be making a private group where everyone can discuss whatever they like. But just because we don't know, it's important. Okay. In the tarot, well, I've done it before, but should we do it again? So, who am I in the tarot? Let's do this. Let's play this game. Who is Dandy? It's back. So, my card has always been the Two of Cups. It's always been the Two of Cups, or the who was it? The Hierophant. It was at one point. Now it's Death and the Two of Pentacles. I don't really know what to say. Oh, why you do this to me? So I guess it's about waking to hope, rejuvenation, new beginnings, finding balance with new beginnings, shedding an old skin. It's been a lot of that, you know. It was a big move, quitting my jobs, you know, going full time. It was a big move. Okay, let's go. Goddess Love. It was a big move, but I'm not looking back. I'm so happy I did it. All right. So, oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm gonna go Goddess Love. What's her card? Goddess love, yours right now, I believe these change to be honest, but right now yours is the Page of Wands. So this is all about how you hope, how you aspire, how you dream things into creation. Your creativity is directly connected to your passions, your flow, your cycles. Sorry. This retrograde. Alright. You get your dandy back soon. Okay, so there is a message here of you being able to hold on to your aspirations even in a challenging world, and there's also something here connected to the pyramids, and I feel like you have this connection because the pyramids aren't just the pyramids, they actually line up perfectly with Pleiades, so maybe this is like a Palladian starseed energy as well about you. Yeah, maybe this is a spiritual practice for you, spiritual energy. Yeah. Interesting. And also the colour yellow, creativity being very important to you, but I also feel like you're incredibly adaptable and you can really like bring lightness to a situation. So there's yours, and their intentions towards you are completely honest and truthful, and all you need to do is communicate about it because it's about keeping it open, not heavy. Okay. Let's go. Who's next? Who's next? Bum 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 bum. Discontinue. Okay. Let's continue, shall we? Family. God, it's fun today, isn't it? Eh? Okay. Best way for Vicky to develop her abilities are the Empress. Okay, so working on projects, putting your time into projects, being patient, allowing time. I'm making these noises because of the retrograde, by the way. I'm actually finding it hysterical. Okay, so, but keep calm and carry on, isn't that what they say? Yeah, so for you, your healing abilities, working with nature, working with herbs, working with oils, anything along those lines, working in the realms of like beauty, femininity, connection, maybe even I'm seeing you making very specific oils for the star signs as well, could be super interesting. Yeah, and also this is about being grounded, connecting to earth, connecting to nature, connecting to you know, Mother Nature. Bye, Belle. Bye, nice to see you. And also being grounded and practical in your endeavors, knowing that you know you can be comforted at any time by your surroundings. It's just about I feel like you need to like just be in nature, and I know I said that a lot. Hello, truly Mahesh. All right, so now we're gonna go for Victoria Hunt. Helen, I already read for you, love. Victoria. Wow. Okay, Victoria, I feel like you're waking up to how this person, I feel like you're waking up to, sorry, 1 second. Everything today. Everything, all of it, all at once. It's up to us to interpret our symbols. It's up to us to interpret our own symbols. I can only give you the tools, you have to do the work. The same with Reiki. I can practice it, but it's about you integrating it. It's about giving you that energy for you to work with yourself. Or channeling that energy. Okay, so thank you. So yeah, Vicky, okay, back to you, because this is your reading, this is your moment, this is your moment. This is about you acknowledging your wake-up calls, acknowledging your revelations, okay, because they are big. They are big, these revelations, these wake-up calls, and this cross, okay, this cross is actually, may I say it, a bastardized version of the Ankh. And the Ankh symbolizes the sort of union of masculine and feminine. You know, and it also symbolizes, like, across Celtic cultures, like, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's just when we start to see these symbols, we actually start to recognize them at a much, much deeper, more profound level. But this, for you, I feel like it's also an awakening to, I feel like it's a certain science, or maybe it's certain information about your relationships, because I feel like here you've recently seen that it's just not worth your time. It's just not worth your time, it's not worth your energy, there is no point, you know, you've got more important things to do, you're clearer about this relationship, okay? You're clearer about this relationship. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just see here. Sorry, everyone, 1 sec. When the cards drop, every reader is different, but with me, when cards drop, I believe that it's a sign that those cards are meant for those people. Hi Katie, nice to have you here. Yeah, that's what I feel. There's also a strong message here of like accepting your calling, and your calling might even be one of your highest mind. You know, your higher calling, your highest mind. Sorry everyone. Moderators, can we just get rid of this person spouting out about, you know, the system of rules created by a man to downtrod all the feminine energy and women in society, and to make them worship men by worshipping a man in the sky? Can we just get rid of that person from the page, please? No time. Yeah, okay, so this is about you moving on, and I feel like you're like channeling, I feel like your mind is changing a lot around this as well, Vicky. Your mind is changing a lot around this. Oh, hi Tasha, so nice to see you back. You know how much I love you. So yeah, I see this, there is this connection, this relation to your higher mind, and also your sense of clarity, and I feel like you're clearer and clearer and clearer every single time that you walk away from those thoughts that are actually just looping, they're not actually progressive or helpful in any way. So it's important to also pay attention to, you know, how those thoughts sort of are going around in your mind, and also how you are, how you're downloading the information and not trying to win over any situation or win yourself over. Jan, get in touch with me for your online healing. I'm more than happy to work with you. Just send me an inbox and we can set up an appointment. Yeah, it'd be my pleasure and my honor. All I need from you is a full-length photo. It works across space and time. Trust me, I do it myself. I like going into my past and doing it there, going into my future, doing it there. Like, okay. Yeah, so what else here for you? Yeah, walking away from like even jealousy or comparing yourselves to other people. Maybe this is also something to do with men, but I'm seeing this higher calling, and maybe it's something connected with angels, how you're downloading information, but also your guides here, and actually like making a decision about how you're going to go forward. I do lots of shadow work. I have to. Doing this job, I have to be on that shadow train. So it's incorporated into my spiritual practice. Yeah, I'm seeing both of you. Maybe this is about, Vicky, you walking away with someone. This is about you, you know, getting clearer and walking away with someone and doing it in a sense of like, okay, I'm just going to move on. And it's not important paying any attention. Don't pay them any mind. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like 6 or 7 people here that you're kind of like, you know, you're going to step above that. Okay. Hope that helps, love. I hope that resonates. All my love. Oh, thanks, Christine. Thanks for everyone who shares as well. I just want you to know that sharing, it puts you on the list for me reading for you, but it also, what it does is it allows this to grow, and it allows me to share these messages with you. Hey Ava. Alright, let's go Cindy. Oh, I'm glad it helps. Cindy. Interesting, Cindy. Interesting. So you've had a bit of a victory in your life, Cindy, and I feel like this is almost like, in a sense of like mind, body, spirit and awareness. It's your level of awareness and your level of connection, Cindy. I'm glad you got to finish the kitchen, lovely. Yeah, I'm reading on both. Oh, Moon. Oh, 1 second, sorry, Moon. I've put up the wrong donation link on YouTube. So give me a second. Okay. A little grumpy bum today. Aren't I? My Aries partner was like, you're grumpy. I was like, no, I'm not. And I was like, yeah, I am. Fair. Fair. Good point. Okay, anyway, moving on. And tell a crab we're grumpy because it'll make us grumpier. Okay. Now, we are seeing the Hierophant here. So the Hierophant, Cindy, is connected to your sense of tradition, your sense of knowledge, but also the institutions that you're involved with. And also your sense to like higher planes and higher wisdom, okay? And I'm seeing here that you have I'm seeing you being in a position of leadership and being in a position of being advantageous right now in your leadership. You're welcome, Vicky. Come again. It's very nice to read for you. You have a really lovely energy. Yeah, so this is about you. So you got the Hierophant here with this Six of Wands, okay? So I feel like this sort of information, this ability to see this from, you know, an informed level and from a spiritually informed level. And I feel like you have lots of tools here that help you, that are helping you health-wise. And I feel like if you've got any health problems, also this might be a teacher appearing in your life soon, which is super exciting. Yeah, super exciting. There's more research here. I'm seeing you being a guide, being a teacher, working with people, helping people, maybe even helping people move out of clouds. You know, I'm seeing that particularly, like helping people like move the clouds so they're not under the cloud all the time, under the rain or under the weather. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a little sound bowl thing, a little grounding sound bowl thing at the end of this, so hang on. I'm excited as well to be doing the distance Reiki and stuff, and the distance Reiki groups on like new moon and setting certain crystal grids for, you know, certain things. It's super exciting. Kim Gary. Because I'll be gauging every month. I'm gonna be on here gauging like what people need, you know, what's important, what people want to be focusing on and letting go of, and I'll be shaping it all around that. And it's very personal. All right, Kim Gary. Kim, so you have an offering coming in. You have an offering coming in, an opportunity here to, and I feel like, Kim, it's from something you've been waiting for. Yes, the sound bowl is from Nepal. It certainly is. Yeah, but also, like, you know, I think my tuning forks as well I use. They're not from there, but I picked them up when I was there. Yeah, so there is an opportunity here. There's like an open door, but it's about, I feel like you've been against this like brick wall and sort of like sussing where this opportunity is for you to walk through, Kim. And I'm also seeing here, this is about you opening up your finances and seeing like what you're able to do. And I feel like you're blocking yourself by, I feel like there is this job particularly, or it's a part of your career that you tell yourself, you know, you can't do, or maybe you're tricking yourself out of. Do you know what I mean? And this is about you making an offering and opening up, because this sees windfalls coming in and potentially like money. Sorry, 1 second, everyone. I know, I say like so much. Well, I'm Scouse, aren't I? I'm Scouser. Can't help myself. Yeah, taking money for readings. Taking money for readings is kind of like I read for free, like for 20 years. I was doing free readings, I was doing free healings, I was giving people free artwork, like, but it got to the point where I was like living in a tent, and I was like, wait, I've given everything, you know? I've given everything and I haven't asked for anything back. So there is a level with readings of energy exchange. And you'll notice if someone pays you or even trades you for a reading, you will find that it doesn't, like, however long we've been doing it is irrelevant. I'm talking about it being free, you know, and I'm just telling you my experience. I believe that you can start reading yesterday and still have, a very similar, you know, connection with the cards from it. But you know that already. And it's very nice to read for such a seasoned reader. But what I'm trying to say here is that relationship with money it's nothing to do with reading. It's actually to do with ourselves and our sense of deserving. That's what I believe anyway. Okay. You have to sign up to get a reading. You have to subscribe. If you're on YouTube, you have to subscribe on there. Alright, Moon Honey. Moon Honey, natural artist, natural carer, natural lover, natural, but I feel like you've got to move on here. You've been comfortable. You've been comfortable in your situation. It is an exchange, but it's also, I think it's, people talk about exchange. Sorry, I'm going to come back to you, Moon. But people talk about exchange, but I think it also comes to play with the sort of spiritual relationship with people and their finances. And people thinking money is inherently evil. I don't think money is inherently evil, but I do think that wanting possessions isn't great because it can block us. But I think you need money to survive, and it's literally just like a ticket. It's just like an understanding that to do X, Y, and Z, we need to, we need to have X, Y, and Z, Can't give from an empty well. Your well needs to be full of water, And I'm seeing, anyway, Moon, back to you. I'm seeing the ocean change. What I'm really, really drawn to here, I feel like your sensitivity is offering you new creative opportunities. Oh look, now you've all clocked on. I'm from Liverpool. Okay, anyway, so this is new opportunities, and I feel like you kind of got the world in your hands here. I'm feeling this huge level of creative exploration, understanding, entrepreneurship, but also artistry. Yeah, I'm quite happy living off. Yeah, I definitely get you, Kim. I understand 100%. Yeah. I wish we lived in a world where money didn't exist. Yeah, I've switched cameras, I've upgraded with your donations. It's meant that I've upgraded my technology, everything. So thank you so much for all of that as well. Hey Jackie, nice to have you here. Hi Sydney, nice to see you here. Hey Holly, hi Isabella, hey Christine, hey Sydney, hey Moon. So Moon, that's for you. You got the Page of Cups and the Two of Wands. So this is an opportunity here. Also, I feel like there is a young person around you who's changing, and to just allow them, okay? Because I feel like they're a natural explorer, and it's going to grow inside of them. I know, right? Wouldn't it be gorgeous? Okay. One card for everyone. Hey Brittany, nice to have you here. So this is a card for everyone. This is the Tower. This is fun. So the Tower speaks of necessary shifts, necessary change, but also what I'm seeing here is lots of pinks, lots of reds. So the reds I'm feeling here are connected to our sense of I think it's what we spoke about earlier, like structures that we're not connected to anymore. Structures that actually have stopped serving us. And this is also connected to how sometimes when our ego gets knocked, maybe we're being poor me, and some people remind us of, thanks for letting me know, by the way, and some people remind us, how did you do this with right while you're speaking? Yeah, so it's about shifting, letting go, rising up, and sort of taking that journey about how, like, when you're stood on the beach and you can see a storm and you're like, I don't have any shelter. And I think there's a lot of us who've been in that situation. And sometimes you don't have a choice. You can fight it. You can grab onto your clothes. It's like, I don't know if you got that told that story when you were a kid. I don't know if you got told that story, but how the wind blew, and the person held on. I'll always remember this story. How the person held on to their jacket, and then how the sun shone and they took off their jacket and it was calm and it was peaceful. It's almost like that. It's almost like, just going with it and not needing to fight it. But we're talking about here of maybe it's understanding systems that we don't like and just allowing them, and understanding that other people's egos are not always our own responsibility, but what we are responsible for is providing insight, sharing. Sweet dreams, Vicky, nice to have you here. Sharing, and this is also about, I believe this is awakening processes, awakening processes and enlightenment processes, and I'm excited to see this for you. And for all of us. So yes, okay, we've just come into Mercury retrograde, right, yeah, cool, okay, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, 18 days, right? We see this month all the planets are going to be in Aquarius, so it's not only an Aquarius retrograde, all the planets are going into Aquarius, which means a mass healing. So maybe this is about systems and structures that actually aren't good for us, moving out of the way and just being a part of that process as an observer. And just having that observer, healthy level of detachment. Yeah. So just remember, you can always book a reading with me if you want to, have a private session which is like this. I answer most of your questions. As you know, if you've joined a lot, there are some questions I can't answer, but I do get to most. I'm doing distance Reiki sessions as well, which is super fun. Big changes in March, yep. And I'm also, please remember that I will never, if you're on Facebook, I will never send out a friend request. I don't send them. This is the only page that exists as well. Yes, new moon on the 12th, which I am actually doing a workshop, an incredible positive, positive sort of growth and healing, a deep level of healing, but in a way that's uplifting and like very high vibrational, and so I look forward to doing that with you as well. That'll be a new moon circle, so we have a lot to do. I have not, just to repeat, and this is the last time, well, I hope it's the last time I have to say it, I do not send out friend requests. Facebook pages cannot send friend requests, only profiles, and that profile is not mine. Most people doing what I do have imitation profiles, so just be aware of that, report it, report the images, remove it. Okay? Just to reiterate. Anyway. Thank you so much, Kim. Thanks for all the love. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Megan. Thanks, Leah. Thanks, Skylar. Thanks, Veronica. Thanks, Tina. Thanks, Tisha. Thanks, Mary. I'm looking forward to working with you all again. So nice to see you here, Mary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love and light to each and every one of you. I'm going to go for my run now. Yeah, just block any sort of spammers or scammers or anything. Just block them. All right. Thank you all, everyone, for the support, donations, everything. I love you all so much, and you know that. And you know that I care, and that I see you, and I look forward to our next engagement, which shouldn't be long. And sending you love.